Hello, everybody. This is Zach, the information manager at Alvin Building Library. This is the book return. You guys said that I did a good job last episode, and I can't recover from that.
Oh, we praised you too much.
We did. I was being so intentionally not interrupting this time.
Mm-hmm.
And I just flopped around like a fish.
You said all the parts just kind of in a slightly awkward way.
Okay.
What's your name?
I said Zach.
Oh, did you?
I said I'm Zach,
did.
the information
My
manager.
bad.
The library that I work at
Good job.
is the Alvin Building Library.
That is where you work.
Last year, we started a podcast, and it's called The Book Return.
Not
Cool.
even last year. Didn't we start? No.
It was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like
2022.
Number-wise, it was 2
Yeah.
years
It
ago.
was. That's insane. We started this in 2022.
That's crazy. That doesn't even feel real.
It doesn't feel real, does it?
Most of the time that we spent recording was for the fantasy episode. We recorded like 600 hours for that.
We
And the
did.
final product was
Most of
just sound like three people getting to know each other
And we did already know each other, so it was
very
weird.
well.
Yeah.
How are
I'm
you?
Chloe. I'm one of
Hi.
the clerks.
Good job.
And I'm Brittany, the director.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a big one today.
Mm-hmm.
It's our second decades episode.
It is.
Decade is it?
We are going to be doing, well, we did the 80s last time. So we're just going forward with that, and we're doing the 90s.
Yeah, we'll go back and do the previous ones
Yeah.
at some point.
We'll go back to the 20s.
I'm down. There's
That would
good
be
movies
great,
in the 20s.
honestly.
Yeah. I'm sure I've read some books from the 20s. Probably.
I want to see a list. I'm sure I have to.
I'm sure. I like rom-coms from the 20s.
There's
Can't think of
rom-coms
any.
from the 20s.
From the 20s.
I think so.
Rom-coms? Like with...
Like Audrey
Saying it
Hepburn
like
and
that.
stuff. Is that what you're talking about?
think she's later.
I think
Yeah,
she's
definitely.
later, too.
Like,
Charlie Chaplin?
I'll get back to you. I don't like Charlie Chaplin.
I don't like Charlie Chaplin
Can I-
either. He creeps me out.
Yeah.
Because maybe we cut this out, but he was a pedophile.
He was. Yes,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah.
I feel like that's okay for us to say.
I think so.
Because it's true.
I don't know if I knew that or not. I'm sure I did.
He had a co-star that was the his romantic partner in the movie, and she was 14, and he was a grown adult, and he was like,
Yikers.
"She's way too old for me. This wouldn't be realistic. She's 14."
Yikes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll say Buster Keaton. 'Cause he was much better. Less problematic.
And he has some 20s romance movies.
Okay.
Like, I can't find any that I've seen, but I feel like I have. The Jazz Singer,
Okay.
27.
I don't know why it just stopped me in my tracks hearing rom-com for 1920s.
Like, it started then.
That's
They did quite a
like
few.
that sounds accurate.
I guess it really picked up in the 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about the 30s. We're talking about... Can you believe the 20s were 100 years ago? We're mid-20s.
Yeah, so am I.
Crazy. Because you're Y2K.
Coincidence.
Yeah. Whatever year it is, that's how old I am, as long as it's
That's
after
hilarious.
February.
And you still didn't know how old
I
you
was
were
not
last
confident. Avery was asking how old I was going to turn because my birthday is coming up, and I told them 24, but I wasn't sure. But that is correct.
week. You looked into it, and it is, in fact,
Yeah, I checked
24.
when I was born.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's close to my birthday, so in my head I'm like, I'm basically 24. But
Yeah.
I'm like, well, wait, am I already 24 and
Right.
turning 25? I couldn't remember.
I
No.
always, I have to do that too, but luckily I was born on a year with a 0, so I can do the math quickly.
It's very
Yes.
easily.
helpful.
Yep.
Yeah, 2000. It's the easiest year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
85, so I have to divide everything by 2.
Yeah.
Which,
And have I had my birthday yet this year?
Yes.
yeah, exactly. Because I'm in September, so it's not even like
Oh, kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
Turkey.
I just ballpark it.
I'm around.
Yeah,
30s.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I'm middle-aged, right?
Yeah, just pick a number out of a bag. 90s.
90s.
90.
There's so much to talk about. This is the decade I started consuming media in mass, and to a point where it became problematic because I'm neurodivergent, and so I
A
didn't
little
just
obsessive.
yeah,
Yeah.
especially with music
Oh.
and TV and movies.
Is this when your like love of music started, you think?
I think so. It didn't become like obsessive until actually probably late 90s, but it was Gordon Lightfoot that I became obsessed with. And not just Sugar Ray. Oddly enough, it was a Valentine's Day present from my mom. Sugar
Aw.
Ray's Floored.
That's nice.
I found it in her room, and I said, "What is this?" And she, on the spot, was like, "It's your Valentine's Day present." So,
So it was not intended to be that. It doesn't
Ju-
sound
it's-
like.
dawning on me right now in real time.
Was it February?
Yes, I
Okay.
think so, but
That's
it was not like Valentine's Day. Though.
Interesting.
I
Funny.
don't know. Very funny.
was
It's the
funny.
only time she's ever given me anything for Valentine's Day. I knew Sugar Ray's floored.
Wow.
It's like, wait, you weren't born in the 90s.
I wasn't born. I was born in 2000. Just barely missed it.
Y2K.
Y2K.
Yeah. But you still like indulge in 90s media?
Yeah, definitely. I was looking at, especially the TV shows. Like a lot of the TV shows I watched when I was a kid are 90s shows that were just
Sure.
like rerunning
Oh, for
constantly.
sure. Yeah. And Brittany.
Yes.
Like 80s or 90s?
For
What's your-
what?
your
I
jam, your-
lived through both.
That's true.
and survived.
I feel like the 80s you were still too young to become like obsessively diving into media.
That's true. Except for maybe some of the cartoons, 80s
Oh, for sure.
cartoons.
Which-
And some of the 80s cartoons are still my favorite.
Yeah.
He-Man.
Oh, yeah. There's some great cartoons in both decades. Like
Yeah.
totally different vibes. I feel like the
100%
80s.
different.
Yeah.
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 The 80s cartoons feel like they were kind of made mostly for adults,
Interesting.
Yeah.
but like that kids could also watch, but
Oh,
like
okay.
dealing with adult themes.
Sure.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was before my time, so I could be off base on that.
You were born in the 80s.
Yeah, but I was 4 in 1989.
Yeah, that's
why I
fair.
couldn't even talk.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do have memories of watching Transformers, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, because that's what my brother liked.
Mm-hmm.
So we watched that Transformers movie on a loop, which was a terrible movie because all the Transformers died.
What do you have
Oh
to
my
say for
gosh.
yourself, Jer?
Seriously. Why'd you make me watch a movie that played the Weird Al's Dare to Be Stupid unironically during a fight scene?
Amazing.
They killed all the Transformers to make room for the new Transformers. We talked about that in the 80s episode.
Yeah, we don't have. Yeah, this is becoming the 80s.
Let's just clear up a few loose ends from the 80s episode before we
Those
dive
3
into the
hours
next.
The 3 hours.
Yeah.
The 3 hours wasn't
Yeah.
enough.
No.
Yeah.
Keep going.
So yeah, figured we could start off with some movies.
Sure.
Yeah.
There were some big ones in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. CGI was finally becoming like a thing
That's true.
for the first time. Which
For better or for worse?
early on for better, I
agree.
feel like.
Like Jurassic Park.
That's
Still
what I was
holds
gonna-
up. That
yeah.
yeah. I mean, even
Phenomenal.
now, when you watch Jurassic Park, it's still
Excellent.
Yeah.
very, very
Yes.
top notch.
They were integrating CGI, not just
Yes.
relying on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of them were still like animatronic, using like CGI to
Yeah.
like compound these effects.
Which is so much cooler as an actor too. Like
Sure,
that
it
has
would
to make
be.
your job
It
much
would be.
easier. Yeah.
It would be a lot easier, I would think, rather than just acting to a tennis ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't think Ian McKellen would have sobbed if he was in Jurassic Park.
No, you would have had a great time.
I think so. Yeah.
I do love Jurassic Park.
Me too. Still one of my favorites.
Holds up.
It does. It's really good.
I've got that on my
Scary.
movies and books list.
Same.
I
Hey,
haven't read
there we
that.
go.
also do.
Is the book good?
Yes.
It is good.
Yep.
And it's worth reading because like there's some surprises.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I'll add it to my list.
You
It's
should.
so long.
You have to read what 114 books this year.
My goal is 110 because I did 100 last
Oh,
year,
yeah.
but I have read 17, now 18. So I'm exceeding my goal.
Oh,
That's good.
insane.
Yeah.
See, I am that way too. I always set a goal and then I like compete against myself. And I'm like, I have to beat my goal.
That's
So,
it's really fun. And I usually read a ton at the beginning of the year and a ton at the end of the year, and then the middle of the year is like no books for
Lol.
months.
Yeah.
So I'm not like worried about exceeding my
Sure.
goal too much. Yeah.
Is it because it's the summertime?
I think yes, and I think I also just generally go through phases of like hobbies.
Yeah.
Like I'll like right now I'm not watching like any TV or movies really, but I'll fall back into where I'm like watching something every night.
Aren't you watching
eventually.
the Percy Jackson and Poker Face?
Yes,
and
but
The
it's
Bear?
taking me a really long time. I've seen 2
Yeah.
episodes of The Bear, really good. That's really good. And I've seen 4 episodes of Poker Face, also really good. And I've seen 3 episodes of Percy Jackson, also really good.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to get into it, but have you told Betty what your problem with Poker Face is yet?
Oh, I didn't expect to say it on the podcast, but I can't. I won't. I'm not going to tell Betty because I don't want to have a conversation with her. But the 4th episode, this did not happen. But the first
Oh,
3
good.
episodes, the murder victim was a person of color, And I didn't love that was every single episode.
Sure.
And then the main villain is a white man, and then the main protagonist is a white woman. So it's just a lot of white characters, and then the character who dies is a person of color. But the fourth episode, they killed a white man.
There we go.
So I was like,
Well done.
yeah, because I
Perfect.
was like, I'm not angry yet, but I was like, I'm seeing a pattern that needs to change.
Yeah.
It can't be every single episode.
Well,
But
that's still
yeah.
kind of egregious reaching the fourth episode and having that, but
yeah,
maybe unintentional.
I
You
think
said,
so.
Who
like-
produced that show? Like,
I can't remember.
what network?
I will look it up. It's a really good show. It has a format where Natasha Lyonne solves like a murder every episode, and she's on the run. And I like her a lot, and I like that format. It reminds me of like Supernatural.
Sure.
Oh, that's a high praise.
Yeah, like she's on the road and goes to a different town and
Yeah.
meets all these characters, and
Did you get
it's
a new
on
phone?
Peacock. I got a new phone case and a new pop
Gotcha.
socket thing because mine was falling apart. Yeah, it's on Peacock.
That's on
and
Peacock. Okay.
Somebody was producing it that I was like, oh, that's a big name. Who was it? Oh, Rian Johnson.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which makes sense. And Maya Rudolph also.
I love Maya Rudolph.
I love Maya Rudolph too.
Ryan Johnson right now is working on Knives Out 3.
Oh,
And I saw there was like a post on Facebook the other day, and it's like, who would you cast in Knives Out 3? And one of the suggestions was make it the Muppets, except for Benoit Blanc.
that's amazing. I would
I was
love
like,
that.
that is not a terrible idea. I kind of love it.
That would be so good. Oh my gosh.
I feel like he would love doing that too.
He would. He would have
So
so much
good.
fun. I was gonna say we have to do it. We can't. They have to do it.
Oh.
take it into our own hands if it doesn't happen.
Yeah, we should. The Muppets would do it.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
so.
yeah. Yep.
We can go to the 90s here in 1 second, but did you see the video of, I think it was Good Morning America, where Larry David attacked Elmo?
No.
And like the
Why?
producer was like, I get it, but it was like way too much. Because I think Larry David said something about like somebody had to do it.
What did Elmo do to deserve that?
I think the joke was that he did nothing.
He
But
just tried to
Larry
kill
David,
Elmo?
yeah. And so he also came back and he apologized.
To Elmo
Yeah.
or to the audience?
Everybody.
Which?
Everybody.
Did Elmo accept his apology?
It sounded like it, but kind of reluctantly.
That sounds like Elmo.
Yeah.
Like Elmo,
Yeah.
he's
Yeah.
to me, if I remember correctly, he feels like a 3 or 4 year old. Where he's
Yes.
like,
Yep.
he's not always.
He's going to have to
getting it.
think about it for
Yeah.
a minute.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
might hold a grudge.
I think even he originally started as a 3-year-old.
That sounds right to
Yeah.
me. Yeah.
The 90s.
The 90s. Elmo and Grouchland did not come out in the 90s, did it?
What
I
is
don't
it?
know if
It's
it's
an Elmo movie. It's like one of my favorites when I was a kid.
We
I
can-
think it feels 2000s.
Okay, probably then.
Yeah. But Sesame Street, when did that start?
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, before the
Before
90s.
me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah.
Sesame Street was like huge in my formative years. Sesame Street and Mr.
Oh, yeah.
Rogers' Neighborhood.
Oh,
Crazy.
yes.
It's
Okay.
like mid-70s.
90s, I'm focusing.
Ish.
Maybe.
That
Yeah.
sounds right. Yeah, because Jim Henson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dove into the 90s by going to the first movie in the theater, which was the original Batman.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I was like,
How'd you like it?
wait, when did the original Batman came out?
I don't know.
Come
When
on.
I was doing
Jeez.
research for this, it listed Batman Returns for
Yes.
the 90s.
Oh,
Actually, yes, that was the first movie that I went to in the theater.
Batman Returns.
Yes.
Had you seen the original before that or no?
I did, but after it had been out for a little bit because I was
Not in
3,
theaters.
probably.
Yeah, that makes sense.
1989 for the original.
Okay, so that's 4.
4.
And then what, 92 for Returns?
Hold on and I'll tell you.
So I went to 3 movies in the theater with my dad. The first one was that one, and then Jurassic Park.
92.
Okay, boom. And then Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Like a
This is
decade
quite a
later.
range of
Yeah,
It
right?
really was.
the whole gambit.
I still like vaguely remember going to the theater to see it. It was a different time. Everybody was walking around with, like from 7-Eleven, you got the Batman cups.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like collector's items
That's
now.
cool. Yeah.
Like movies were big. Still big,
Yeah,
arguably.
I'd say movies are big.
I think maybe because I was
Theaters aren't as big as they were.
true. It was like a huge thing back then.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it was because I was 7 and it was like, what is this giant facility? Playing
I think it
various
was more of
films.
a thing culturally then too
I think
than it is
so.
now, which is a bummer. But
Well, that was still at a time where a movie would be in the theater, and then once it was out of theaters, you'd have to wait like 8 months before it came
Yeah,
out.
it was
on
a long
VHS.
time.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like,
it's so much quicker now than even when I was a kid.
like kind of takes the excitement
does.
out of it.
It does. It was like, if you don't see it now, you're not going to see it until it's no longer
Yeah.
relevant.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's go to a
You're gonna be
midnight
out of the
showing.
loop. Oh, I
Yeah.
love midnight showings.
Me too.
I haven't gone to one since since Breaking Dawn.
Wow.
But I would love to do that.
I think
It's
maybe-
so fun.
Dark Knight for me.
Oh yeah.
So good.
I think maybe it was probably one of the Lord of the Rings movies for me.
That's cool.
Would've been
That would have
cool.
been really cool.
Or whichever one was last, either Lord of the Rings or Harry Potter.
I did go to that one. It's
Whichever
Deathly Hallows.
whichever
I'm
one
not
of them
sure.
released a film
Later.
last.
Yeah.
I know that I saw one of the Lord of the Rings movies as a midnight showing with my brother.
That's really cool.
Because I think we
Jealous.
saw all of them in the theater, but it might have been the Two Towers.
Multiple times.
Two Towers is so good.
Yeah.
I think I saw
so good.
Return of the Kings maybe 9.
Oh my
Return of the
gosh.
King maybe 9 times in the theater.
That's
I
awesome.
don't blame you. Like worth it.
It
Yeah.
is. It's spectacular.
The only movie that I saw in the theater more than one, no, 2 times in the same day was King Kong with Jack Black.
How was it?
I liked it.
Yeah.
I have good memories of it, but I haven't seen it since then.
I like Jack Black.
Me too.
I saw Parasite in the theater 3 times, and I was going to go a 4th time to see it in black and white, which I still haven't seen it in black and white, but the
Cool.
pandemic, it shut everything down and canceled all the
Ironic.
showings.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
little bit. Yeah.
I don't get it.
It's a
Why is it
Parasites.
Oh,
Going,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, sure,
Yep.
sure.
It's one of my best.
That is one of my favorite movies. It's really good.
So, what was the first theater that you guys remember seeing in the?
I
Did I
remember
say the
seeing
first
Jurassic.
theater?
You did, but
Okay.
I remember seeing Jurassic Park. But the first movie we ever saw in the theater was Cheetah. It was a Disney movie about I just looked at that came out in '89. So probably
Interesting.
Jurassic Park would have been close after that though. Like
Okay.
maybe the next one,
Is that 93?
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
maybe.
Okay.
I was going to say 92.
I was
going
gonna
to
say 92 also,
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Good though.
Around there.
but early 90s.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember. I vividly remember going to Jurassic Park. There's a theater on Alpine right now called Star Theater, but before Star Theater was there was a theater before that, and it was like before they built the giant theater. It was a very small one. And, yeah.
Such a good movie to see in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
That was like one of those movies that changed every kid that saw it.
Oh yeah.
Everybody became a dinosaur
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
fanatic.
Dinosaurs are cool.
And not only that, but I mean, it had such a good cast and such a great score.
Yes.
Oh my
and-
god.
Yeah.
Every beat of that
Yeah.
movie was perfect.
Who did the score?
I think John Williams, right?
I think so.
It is John Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
Yeah, one of the ones I still listen to.
That gets me all teary-eyed.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck? You want to hear something really disappointing?
Yeah, always.
Real velociraptors are like 2 feet tall.
They're like chickens.
They
yeah,
are.
covered in feathers.
They can't open doors.
No, they can't.
No,
sucks.
probably
They
not.
can't.
They would still like mess you up.
They might
though.
hunt
Oh,
packs
yeah.
and bite
Yeah.
your ankles and knees, though.
Oh yeah, and
They could take me. One could take me. I think.
yeah, the
Yeah, and they were
spitting
pack
dinosaurs.
hunters. The spinning dinosaurs.
Spitting,
Spitting.
not the break
The, one that, the ones that got Newman.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say
Okay.
spit oil on his face and he died.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Bad way to go.
Wayne Knight. Yeah. Oh, so what are some of your? I don't know if I want to start in the early '90s and just work our way up, or do we want to
I
just
could
talk
do
about?
that.
I didn't write down years.
Oh, okay.
Like I didn't either.
I did.
Well,
But we don't have to do it. Like
Shocker.
that. Actually, I missed 2. Actually, one. One that I have on here is The Land Before Time, but I wrote The Land Before and I didn't even put an E on before, so I don't know what.
Land- oh, okay. I thought you meant at the very end, it was like the Land Before Tim.
No, that's just The
And
Land Before.
Okay. That was,
That's
yeah,
one
that
I
was
don't have to do
'90s.
before. Yeah, because there's a bunch of those movies. I think that's why I didn't put a year.
Most of what I
Loved those.
oh, they were so good.
Make me cry.
They had to. So most of the ones that I wrote down were comedies because that was my
Oh, I
thing.
don't really have any. Well, I have some.
I don't think I wrote down any comedies.
I couldn't. I've never taken things seriously, according to Betty.
It's true.
Fair
you give
enough.
off an
You
aura
don't take
of
anything
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah,
Nope.
I think inside you are, but like your coping mechanism
Is yeah.
Very chill.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're like, it is what it is.
House of
that's
Cards
true.
here.
Oh gosh.
I have down. There were a couple of very heavy hitters that came out in the '90s. Titanic.
Yep.
I didn't write Titanic down.
I've still not seen it.
my mom spoiled it, and my brother got so mad.
How do you spell the Titanic?
Sings.
There was a death in the movie. I won't spoil it.
No, I know who
Oh.
does.
I won't spoil it. There was the
We
Bill
won't
Paxton.
spoil it for those others.
His biggest movie.
His biggest movie of all time.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
Completely
Bill.
forgettable,
Oh,
apparently.
He shouted "Game over, man!" and then the Titanic sank.
Game over, man.
Yeah, my brother had already seen it in the theater like 3 times.
It's so
Hold on,
long.
Jerry, you never told me why.
It is long. I did see that one in the theater a couple times too because I had a couple of different friend groups.
Oh,
That makes sense.
Church
Yeah.
friend group and school friend group, and we each went to see it, separately. But
That's fun.
so I did see that one in the theater.
That's like a
couple
good
times.
group movie to watch
is.
too.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds like it.
It's like an experience. We're at my grandma Nancy's, and Jared and I were gonna go see it, and my mom was like, "Blank died,"
Oh,
and then Jared was like, "Well, how could you?" And then they did this like the thing on the spot where my mom was like, "I was just kidding," and then Jared was like, "Yeah, she's just kidding. Get out, get to the car."
That's how we should
Let's
have
go.
played it off as like, ha ha, mom.
yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. But like, it's too late when you're like, oh god.
Yeah, and then we got to that part, and I'm like, "I'm not feeling this."
Oh,
This
that's
is-
so sad.
Actually, I ended up liking it a fair amount.
Good.
But good movie.
Okay.
What are you saying?
Oh, I was just gonna say, and then also Good Will Hunting
Oh,
was a big one that came out in the 90s.
Love that movie. Elliott Smith got nominated for an Oscar.
That's so cool.
Do you know who he lost to?
Who?
Celine Dion.
Oh,
My heart will.
Well,
Yeah,
the
that makes
Titanic
sense.
song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is extremely iconic.
yeah.
That's not a bad way to lose, I don't think.
Yeah,
No.
I agree.
And apparently, people like Elliott Smith fans were like attacking her on the internet, and then
Ooh.
Elliott Smith came out and he was like, "She's the loveliest person ever." Like, why would you
Leave her
do that?
alone.
Yeah.
That's lovely
Yeah.
that he did that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
she said like he had such bad anxiety that apparently Paul McCartney, he's a big Beatles fan, was in the same building and he hyperventilated in the bathroom for 2 hours.
Oh my goodness. Oh.
And the only reason he came out on stage is because Celine Dion was holding his hand the whole time.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Very sweet.
Oh my gosh, that's so like she is lovely.
She is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Always seemed to be.
Canadian, I think.
She has some severe health issues right now.
I've
She's
seen
that.
not doing
Oh
well.
no, that's horrible.
Yeah. Have they revealed what it is?
I
'Cause she's
think so.
like dangerously.
My head wants
like,
to say
well,
Parkinson's.
Yeah.
But
That's awful.
and then also as I'm looking at this, one of the biggest movie flops to date happened in the 90s.
Battlefield Earth.
No. Waterworld.
Oh, that one in the Postman. Kevin Conroy.
Both in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should watch
Waterworld,
both.
Waterworld to that point was the most. She has stiff person syndrome,
Oh,
a neurological disorder that causes muscle stiffness and spasms, including the muscles used to sing.
Oh, that's
horrible.
I know,
awful.
It's terrible.
that is that's just sad.
Heartbreaking.
That's horrible.
Yep.
Love Waterworld though, just because it's so bad. Like
That sounds fun.
I think the 3 movies that are constantly brought up when the bad movies are brought up is Waterworld, Battlefield Earth, and The Postman.
I don't think I've ever heard of any of them. Or at
Kevin
least I don't know
Costner's
anything
in
about
2
them.
of the 3, and John
He was.
Travolta's in the
He
last one.
Oh, yeah, John Travolta's in some stinkers.
Yeah.
That's true.
He has dreads in this one.
He does.
And a goatee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's bad.
And it's the movie version of L. Ron Hubbard's Battlefield Earth.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. I want to see it.
Like, it's so good.
That sounds amazing.
You have to see a picture of John Travolta in this
can't
movie.
Yep. They were all 90s movies.
They were.
That's amazing.
This is a decade of ups and downs.
It really
Right.
was. I think that
It was the best of times. It was the
It
worst
really
of
was.
times.
They were taking shots.
they were like that. They produced so much stuff in the 90s.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like
Huge
so much of it
lots.
original. Like it's been so long
Yeah.
since we've had that much like original IP content.
Yes.
Probably the decade with the most since then. Like I don't think there's been that much original stuff since then.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No.
Because of Waterworld and Battlefield Earth. It's like, why try something new?
Doesn't work out.
The eighth furious.
Furious.
The furriest, the fast and the furious.
Oh my, that's adorable.
I would watch.
Absolutely.
Just dogs and cars. That's cute.
And Vin Diesel, of
And
course.
of course. Of course.
Doesn't acknowledge them as animals at all.
He's still super
They're
bald.
part of the
He's not
family.
furry. Yeah. That'd be really good, I think.
Oh, okay. We have to do. What
We're
are
gonna
what,
make this movie happen too.
and Knives Out 3.
Yeah, with the Muppets.
That's so good. Yeah.
Love it. Love it.
God.
There were some, speaking of, there were some James Bond movies in the 90s. GoldenEye was a 90s.
Saw that so many times.
And probably all the Pierce Brosnan ones were 90s,
Yeah,
I would guess.
I think the one that he did with Halle Berry might have been early 2000s.
I don't think so. I think I was in high school,
Okay,
maybe.
maybe
But
then.
let me look. Let's see
like
if we're misattributing it to the aughts.
I never get the names of those right. It's like Die Again next week.
It's probably not it.
Probably not. It's like Live Again. No, Tomorrow Never Dies. That's one of them.
Oh, okay.
GoldenEye though had Nintendo 64. GoldenEye.
Oh, the game.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Obsessed. Like everybody was obsessed with it. It was like the biggest. I think the only movie to video game that was that good. Just
The Aladdin
obsessed.
one was pretty cool.
The World Is Not
Hardest
Enough
game.
was 99.
Okay.
That one was the one with Denise Richards.
Oh yeah, she was a person.
Tomorrow Never Dies, 97.
Wow.
You were right.
So GoldenEye
No.
must have been...
About the title.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, GoldenEye must have been earlier.
Yeah, like 96 or something.
Was there just a year in between those? That would have been a
Quick
fast
turnaround,
turnaround.
yeah.
It would have been.
Maybe they filmed them at the same time.
Maybe.
What? They do that.
Sometimes
Why'd
they
you
do.
scoff?
Do they?
Yeah.
Well,
They filmed the last two Lord of the Rings movies at
I
the
was
same
just
time.
going to say, we've all
Yeah.
seen Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. You don't believe it?
You wish.
Okay.
Was Tomorrow Never Dies just the bad outtakes from GoldenEye?
GoldenEye 95. And in
Whoa.
between that, he did Dante's Peak.
Wow, he's
Oh,
busy.
jeez.
He's getting paid.
And when was Miss Doubtfire? That was around then too.
Jeez.
Wow.
My goodness. Take a break.
Seriously.
Take a breather.
It's like the
93.
Put
It
a
was
movie
that
out every
early.
2 years or so.
Wow,
Or
jeez.
so. I don't know.
He took an orange to the head from
He did.
to
It was a
Robin
run by
Williams.
fruiting.
I forgot. What's your favorite line from Miss
I've never
Doubtfire?
seen it.
Oh.
Okay.
Matthew
Sorry.
Lawrence.
Wow.
The
Robin
little
Williams.
girl from
Yeah.
Matilda.
Yeah.
Oh,
she
Mara
was in
Wilson.
it.
Yeah, I love
she was
Mara
great.
Wilson. When did Matilda come out?
I don't know. I closed IMDb.
It's like probably early 90s as well.
Feels 90s.
So I feel like she was in so many movies in a short
Yeah.
period of time.
Yeah.
She was like
she was
the-
adorable when she was.
was.
Well, she
So
still is,
cute.
but
Yeah.
she was
Yeah.
an adorable child.
She really, really was.
I know we've talked about it before, but her Twitter.
96.
Okay.
Her Twitter is great.
Yeah.
I want to read her book.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally forgot about that.
I've got Babe and Babe Pig in the City.
Oh, yeah.
95 and 98. So
I'm trying to remember what James Cromwell's name is in First Contact. Because he's the guy that invented like the
I also have that there were a couple of Star Trek movies.
yeah First Contact.
They
best
weren't
one.
great, but
First Contact
wasn't
was great.
Generations in the 90s too?
Yeah, I think Generations was what 96.
Yeah, I didn't mind that one.
It was
It was all right.
Actually, the ones in the 90s were better.
Yeah.
Because that one and First Contact in the 90s, and then Insurrection and Nemesis. Both
Nemesis
stinkers.
is the one that I like. It was like, I love Star Trek. Like I am a fan, but this is so bad.
It
Oh,
was not
so
good.
bad.
Such a bad feeling when
Oh.
you're so excited and so
It was so bad.
hopeful.
Saw that in the theater.
Oh, you paid money.
Yeah. Well, I didn't have money. Somebody else paid double. That was the one with Tom Hardy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No, Tom Hardy.
He was the main bad guy.
Was it Tom Hardy?
Looking a little squirrelier.
Did he not? He didn't have hair, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
That's what threw me off.
He was much smaller.
Right.
They don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a great one.
Doesn't sound like it.
But First Contact. I'm not going to go into the First Contact mall story like I always do, where the strange man offered me money for following him to a different part of the mall, and I was like, I need $2 more to pay for the Data action figure from First
You have
Contact.
not told this story before.
Like it's old.
There
hat.
are so many stories where like something happened to you in a park or a mall, and like you nearly barely avoided death or kidnapping or something.
So this one was fine.
no.
Twasn't.
Well, it ended up being okay because I got the money.
And did you follow him
Yeah.
to where?
Okay, so I bought, I think it was the Picard First Contact action
Okay.
figure. And my brother and I were at the Chapel Hills Mall in Colorado Springs.
How old were you?
If this was 97, would have been like 12.
12-ish.
Yeah, 12-ish. And I was $2 short from being able to afford the data one. And I think a man over,
This is so bad.
maybe it's just
This is so bad.
kismet.
I would never
That is
offer
not the
money
word
to a
it was.
child that I heard saying they needed more money. I would never do that, and I would never do it with a stipulation. But I would never give money to a random child like that.
But turns out they had a focus group for kids. Or like, what do you call that? They just wanted kids to watch like 5 commercials.
This is not the way you do this.
Maybe back
You
then
need
it
a
was.
parent to sign off. You would think for you to
Oh.
participate in
no.
the study.
He was like, your brother can't come. I don't think he said that. But,
This is horrifying.
but it was
terrible.
legit. I watched like 3
Okay.
to 5 cereal commercials. And then he gave me, I think, $5. In the 90s, that was hundreds. Well, to a 12-year-old, that
That was a lot of
hundreds.
money. You could have bought like 2 books for that.
That's
Honestly,
amazing.
it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Gosh, books are so expensive.
They are. What the heck? Yeah, great movie.
Interesting.
Did you guys see The Virgin Suicides?
Yeah,
On
At least
99?
once.
really good.
Yeah,
Based
it
off
is
of the
really good.
Jeffrey Eugenides
Yeah,
novel.
yeah. the book.
Did not read the book, but I liked that
good.
movie a lot. We watched it in a class.
Who's the main
I don't know.
actress?
I don't
I want
know.
to say Kirsten Dunst,
I
but I don't
was
think.
going to say the exact same
That
thing,
seems
so I
like
bet
it
it's
could be
probably
right.
correct.
Probably.
Because I almost said that out loud, and then you said it out loud.
It's got to be. I remember that being really good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It is Kirsten Dunst.
Yeah, there we go. And then around that same time, a slightly more problematic film came out called American Beauty.
Oh,
did
I did
indeed.
not see that.
Oh yeah, Kevin Smith played a guy
Kevin
that
Spacey. Kevin Spacey.
was. Yep.
Oh dear.
Jay and Silent Bob did unspeakable things.
Sorry, Kevin Smith.
Oh no.
Please continue to make He-Man.
Please, yeah. Kevin Spacey was creeping on a much younger person the whole movie.
In the movie. Like, in the movie.
In the
yeah,
movie.
but like that's not good to know now. It's
Yeah.
not good. That's not fun to watch now.
No, I think that kind of ruined it.
Yeah, that sucks. That's sad.
Yeah.
That movie got a lot of awards, too.
It did.
Like, lots and lots of awards.
I can't remember if people were upset about that or not, because I think there was some other movie that was coming out around the same time. Maybe it was Gladiator, same year. People were like, American Beauty. Where's the killing?
Where's the blood?
Yeah. Although Gladiator was a great movie.
It was a good movie.
Ridley Scott.
Gladiator 2 being released this
He
year.
was-
Whoa.
I remember you saying
wow.
that. Wasn't it weird?
What a
Like
gap.
a weird futuristic, like it
I
was
believe
like
it's
different. We're in the afterlife.
I don't know. I can't remember.
Afterlife. Wow.
Well, I'm not going to say what happens. in the first
In
one.
Elysium.
Oh, interesting.
But you should like it. It's good.
probably
You should
like
watch
it.
Yeah, it's a very good movie.
It is like lovely.
Again, good cast and
Yeah.
solid plot, good music.
Yeah. Russell Crowe and
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yes,
Oh,
there we
I
go.
like Joaquin Phoenix.
The Joker.
Yeah, among other things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
many other things.
can't think of any right now.
He played George Jones? No, he was in one of the music ones.
Do you walk the line? He was
Yeah.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny
Oh, yeah.
Cash.
Yep,
Yeah.
He's
phenomenal.
I don't know.
He's River Phoenix's brother.
He is.
Oh, we can.
Yep.
That happened in the 90s, 1993.
It did.
Johnny Depp's music pub.
Indiana Jones and the Last
Yeah.
Crusade was, I think, his last film,
I
right?
think it was because he
Yeah.
was young and D.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So Johnny Depp wanted a club
You've
that
told
only
this story before. I think.
that only rich people could attend, and so yeah, the River Phoenix died
Yeah.
from
Was it the Viper Club? Is that
It
right?
was.
Yes.
Viper Club.
Yep.
Johnny Depp would play his dumb music on stage. It's like look at how many bracelets he's got now.
Wow. The 90s were a time for Johnny Depp.
They were.
He looks like he doesn't smell great.
I agree.
Like, oh
And I think he probably doesn't.
no, I don't think so.
He's like the face of a man's perfume. It's like Dior perfume.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know
Like
that.
Dior cologne. Or,
Well,
yeah.
he probably puts too much on.
Probably.
That's probably true for
Cover
sure.
up the
Yeah.
reek of booze.
Stink. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hate those commercials because
Make them too.
Yeah, I don't like them either.
Yeah.
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 Funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, segue to TV shows. There's some good, oh wait, you haven't talked about any of your, you haven't talked about any of your comedies.
Like, I'm happy jumping on all of these things because
Rattle them off. We'll shout out if we have a thing to say, or you can say stuff.
I wrote down set aside 20 minutes for Cable Guy.
I didn't watch it. Never seen it.
What? Jim Carrey's best.
Cable
movie.
Guy is how
Parents were watching that the other day.
It's-
It looks very funny.
is how I learned about
random.
medieval times.
Yes, medieval
Yeah.
times.
Yeah.
It's the
And now I've
real.
been there like 4 times.
I want to go.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It looks fun.
Wonder how many people did the Star Trek, the battle.
Oh, with the bat laugh?
Yeah, yeah. When Jim Carrey was doing the theme while he's attacking the Matthew Broderick. Very funny.
Yeah, I saw like five-ish minutes maybe here and there randomly throughout the movie
Yeah.
as I was walking past.
Really dark.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Extremely
Yeah.
dark movie.
Interesting. I
Very
didn't
funny.
expect that. It looked
Unhealthy,
funny
it's
when I
about
saw it.
unhealthy obsession
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
and
Yeah.
fixation.
Watch it. Yeah.
And it's not like it's not a man creeping over like
Or
a woman.
right.
Shocking.
Yeah, it's Jim Carrey wanting to be Matthew Broderick's friend to a crazy degree.
Yeah.
Interesting. My
Yeah.
parents really were excited that they were watching it. They like loved it. So.
Like I've been wanting to rewatch it.
Do it.
Like I will. Major Pain. I knew Brittany would know it. I sent you a
killed her.
YouTube clip of Major Pain where he like attacks this child.
Okay.
It's Damon Wayans.
It is.
I don't
Yes,
know.
it is.
I'll
I don't remember this.
resend it.
I'm sure I watched it, but I
yeah.
don't remember.
Yeah, you said you did.
At least I said it. That's definitely true.
I rewatched the maybe 5 parts of it because it's available for 144p in like 20 different installments on YouTube.
That's horrible.
It's like on Netflix too. I don't know why I did that. But
Okay.
I watched that. That was one of the movies that I would watch like 3 times a day.
My sister and I used to watch it constantly also.
So good. That one and Kingpin. Just on a loop.
I don't like Kingpin, but yeah.
Understandably so. The Farley brothers are hit or miss.
Yeah.
More miss lately. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Vanilla
Turtles
Ice.
in a half shell.
Yes.
Turtle power.
The crazy costumes, the practical effects.
Is it live action?
It
It is.
That's cool.
It's
oh my gosh.
now-
Go ninja.
I love
That's
that.
Vanilla Ice.
Oh yeah, we talked about that.
Yeah.
He's a villain. He's
No,
saved
he's
for
just
the
singing. He's just singing.
I can't remember.
I might have made that joke and then you just planted it in your
real.
memory.
I remember us joking about them like saving him from a mugging or something.
From Shredder. I
From
don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I think so. It's been a long time
He's
since I've seen it.
singing on stage, and the
Yeah.
turtles get up there and sing, and
Oh.
while they're fighting, and yeah,
That's fun. I remember you saying that you wanted to be saved by the turtles because I think it was our Fantasy Worlds episode.
Yeah,
You
it
want just
holds
New
up.
York?
Yeah, like I'm gonna get attacked.
Yeah.
I'd rather it be the
Maybe.
turtles that saved me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like looking back, I can't believe how many stunts they did in those giant latex costumes. It had to be like 50 pounds.
That's
But
exhausting.
practical effects,
So good.
so good.
I want to watch it just for the effects.
Look at any movie now, and like 80% of the cast is CGI.
It's horrible.
It's like, oh,
And it's really cheap CGI. They just give it to whoever says they can do it for the cheapest, and it just
Yeah.
doesn't look good. Even like Marvel has like some pretty bad CGI in some of their
They do.
movies.
it's true.
They have, like-
Shang-Chi was like actually a pretty good movie, but it had some rough CGI.
it's crazy. Like you don't have to do all this. Like some megalomaniac is directing it and wants the directors or the actors' eyes to have a different color in post. It's like, let's CGI it, baby.
No.
Let's remove Henry Cavill's mustache
so bad.
via CGI.
Everything just has terrible flat lighting now too, because it's all on the soundstage with like nothing. It's just depressing.
Soulless.
Soulless. Got any other movies?
Anything good?
Like just the big ones. Austin Powers. Same. I'm gonna say the same thing about the other ones. Big. The source
Rattle
of
them off.
Austin Powers. so give the commentary. Just
Well, I
rattle.
thought no.
I was just gonna say that was one of the big movies that like it shaped my sense of humor
I see.
because I watched it That was another one that I watched like 80 times a day.
Gotcha.
Big Lebowski. That was like the first really graphic movie.
It's graphic.
Well, like
It's crude.
explicit.
Crude humor.
Oh, okay. Explicit,
Yeah.
crude, not violent.
No, slightly
Okay.
at times. And then Rushmore, Wes Anderson, one of my favorites. And I can't remember. I've got two separate memories, and I don't know which one is real.
I love
Maybe
this.
they're both
But
real.
Maybe.
could be. But I swear my first rated R movie was Rushmore. But at the same time, I also swear that it was Face Off. That I saw in the theater.
Very different movies.
Very different.
Yeah.
Couldn't be more different. Con Air. I'm just gonna start like I can't. Stop.
Okay.
Con Air. Danny Trejo.
I like Trejo.
Blair Witch Project.
Oh yeah. I don't have any horror on here.
Yeah, horror movies in the 90s totally different.
Yeah, Scream.
Scream.
Scream
Yeah,
was in
huge.
the 90s. Scream was one of the, and Blair Witch, horror movies that I have seen and have watched. And I will still go back and watch Scream.
It's good.
Because it has a plot. It's got a great plot.
Yeah, it's really well done.
Yeah.
It like pays homage to like
Yeah.
old horror movies,
Yeah.
but it's got substance.
It does.
I should watch it.
The
Agree.
much worse I Know What You Did Last Summer with Jennifer Love Hewitt.
And Freddie Prinze.
Oh, yeah.
And Buffy. And I
Yeah.
can't remember who the fourth member
can't
of
remember.
it was.
We didn't even talk
that
about
came out like right after Scream, though.
it. Did they were trying to cash in on
Yeah.
that? They're like, what if we do a PG-13 version of Scream?
Oh my god, that's my least favorite.
Yeah,
I blame
same.
Steven
Was
Spielberg.
Was it
Awful.
Ryan
Felipe?
Felipe?
I think so. What's your favorite Ryan Felipe
I don't know who that is.
prospect? I don't know.
I think it's Philippi, isn't it?
I think so.
He used to be married to Reese Witherspoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Love her.
Legally Blonde.
It is him.
I've never seen Legally Blonde. I was in the musical though.
That's true.
Yeah. I have a few more. Are you done?
I don't know. Like
you wanna keep
I'm
going?
long done with my list. Toy Story. We didn't talk
Toy
about,
Story.
Toy
is
Story,
important.
just barely.
Yeah.
99, I think.
but we didn't talk about
First
Buffy.
CGI animated.
The
We-
movie.
we haven't. Oh, Buffy the movie.
with David Arquette.
Was that in the 90s?
I think so. If it was,
Or
it
was that in the
early 90s.
80s?
It might have been
seems
late
like
80s.
the cast or the dress seems like the 92.
Okay, that's great because Buffy was really early too. I didn't know that there
97.
was. Okay, I'm all off.
So there was a gap between the two.
Interesting.
That makes sense. A different vibe.
Was it a different cast in the movie? then?
Very
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Okay.
'Cause
Yeah,
who
no
played
one
Buffy?
was the same. Chrissy Swanson.
Right. That's right. Yeah. The Buffy was like a silly version of the Corey Feldman classic, The Lost Boys.
Oh,
See, I was gonna
interesting.
say
Oh, good.
also kind of a mixture with Carrie.
Yeah, kind of. Best of everything.
Wow, and I can't
Yeah.
imagine what that would be.
Luke Perry was in that. Rucker Hauer was in that.
God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Rucker Howard was like the main
Yeah.
like vampire.
He
guy.
was.
I remembered nothing about it except for David Arquette floating outside of her window.
Ooh.
Married Courtney Cox
Yep,
and was
did.
in Scream.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Sure enough.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, I got just a few more. I have a long list, but we don't need to talk about all of them. Saddest movie I've ever seen, maybe still to this day, My Girl.
Oh.
He needs his glasses. He can't see without his
It makes me cry. She's like, why is the coffin so little?
Aw.
So
Aw.
sad. We
Jeez.
watched that movie. We had we carpooled with Mike Verdon, his
Oh,
kids. He took us to school every day in his minivan, and that was the movie that played on loop for
That's-
a long time.
That's hilarious that a funeral home director would play My Girl.
I never connected that.
It's like an
To me,
advertisement.
he was just Mr. Mike. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he still is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Mike
I
Burton.
love him. Yeah, he's
Seems
wonderful.
like such a
His
good
whole
guy.
family
Awesome.
is like delightful. They're lovely
So
people.
lovely.
Yeah,
And like a great movie.
it is terrible. So sad.
Yeah.
James and the Giant Peach, really good.
Really good.
Homeward Bound. Surprised that you didn't bring that
My
up.
name is Chance. That's
Yeah.
the first line of the movie.
It is. Keep going.
Nope, 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 nope.
And then I'll just Sandlot.
I
Really,
love
really
The
good.
Sandlot. Rookie of the Year would have also
Yeah.
been then because those came out right around the same time.
Baseball.
Yeah. Watched that in second grade.
I just saw a post the other day that said that Hercules is still alive, and I was suspect, but I haven't had a chance
That
to look to see if
can't be
that's
true.
true.
It's been
It's been a long
30
time.
years.
yeah.
I
I was
know.
gonna say 30 years, and I was like, that can't be right.
I know.
But it's been 30
Oh
years.
my god.
He's
It
a
wasn't a
huge
puppy.
dog. No, and the bigger the dog, the shorter the lifespan.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
which is very unfortunate.
Very possible he didn't make it out of the 90s, honestly.
I wouldn't think he would
Yeah.
have, because like you said, he wasn't a puppy. He had to be full grown.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would not make it to
Such a good
2024.
He didn't. He's not.
that's tragic.
I would have been messed up if that was true.
If he was an over 30-year-old,
He did
massive
live to
dog.
be 199 in dog years.
Jeez.
How old? Like, how old?
What inhuman? Yeah,
Was that divided by 7?
beats
1,000?
me. That doesn't make any sense. 199
Bad math.
divided by 7 is 1,000.
What is divided by?
Is it your 7-year-old doing like long division right now?
Yep.
Ask him.
I don't even know what to ask.
Okay, the last. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, in real life, his name was Gunner.
Oh,
That's very
it's a
cute.
good dog name. That's the dog's name in Cheaper by the Dozen, I think.
Good movie.
Also a good movie. Yeah.
Steve Martin.
Yeah. Natural Born Killers is the last one I'll say.
One of these is not like the other.
One of these things.
Yeah, it's a lot of kids'
Right?
movies. Kids, Stuart Little also. Neverending Story. Okay, so I guess I wasn't done.
Was Neverending Story 90s? Well, yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
90s.
it was.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Beautiful.
Remember my brother being in the hospital and watching that. Oh, gosh. He had like an asthma attack or something.
Aw.
Get better, dear.
Nice.
Pulling for you.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall
Hey.
we move on?
You have anything else, Brittany?
No, but I feel like there were probably a couple other of the like maybe popular horror films in the 90s.
Oh,
like
I'm
one was
sure.
Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street. Those seem like 90 films, but maybe I'm wrong. And maybe it was just Wes Craven's New Nightmare that I'm remembering.
Yeah. They had. Yeah, New Nightmare might have been 90s. Halloween H2O.
Yeah.
Blood is thicker than water.
I was in college when that came out. So
Bad.
that had to have been at least, it was probably 98 or 99.
Yeah. Saw in the theater, and there was a woman next to me laughing hysterically throughout the whole thing. I was so mad. I was like,
Ruins it.
Well, it wasn't good.
it was not good at all. It was over the top. When did Over the Top come out? That was 80s.
Oh, that's such a good movie. Yeah, 80s.
You were asking for a good arm wrestling
You
movie the
were.
other
That's
day?
a great one.
That's
I
the
was?
best one. Yep.
The
You both
best one.
said that I was asking for an arm wrestling.
You
I don't have a memory.
You seemed
You seemed
out of
interested.
my... Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't seem
I'll
like
take your
regular
word for
Chloe.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Different Chloe.
Lincoln Hawk.
Yeah. Oh, so good.
I didn't know there was an arm wrestling movie.
There is.
Yeah. All Over the Top with
Over the
Sylvester
Top,
Stallone.
Sylvester
and
Stallone.
if you need like the same flavor, watch Cliffhanger.
Okay.
Cliffhanger. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
I like weird
Ah.
niche sports or
Best
like
of the
activity
best.
movies.
Best of
Yeah.
the best is a
Okay.
good one from that same time, and that one has Eric Roberts in it, and that's a martial arts one.
Okay,
Oh
that's
yeah,
fun.
that was a good one too.
Best in Show is one that's like that too, where it's like a really weird niche look into
Yes.
something like that, which I haven't finished that because I was watching it and then my dogs freaked out.
Understandably so.
Couldn't handle it.
Christopher Guest.
Yeah,
Movie is improvised.
I didn't know that. That's
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, all of his movies, there's no script. He
That's
just
so
tells
cool.
them like every scene, like what to talk about, and they're all like great improv comedians. Cool. So very funny. Very very funny.
Very funny.
I'll take your word for it.
Hey there, Chloe.
Hey, Zach.
Let's try that again. Hello. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Welcome back.
How are you? What I don't, I
Let's
can't
just-
answer
let's just
when you
get
ask
this
a
over
question.
with. Let's get it over with.
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
How are you is a rhetorical question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, every time I ask you how your weekend goes, you give me some spiel
I can't
about how
remember.
you. Yeah. So what's the point?
Wow.
But you know what is good?
What?
We got some events coming up.
We do.
Yeah.
On February 27th.
Oh, you're doing it?
Yeah. I am.
Okay.
On February 27th at 3:30 p.m. Miss Barbara has a youth program. It's Fiber Arts Night. Bring your current projects and craft with Miss Barbara. Some supplies will be available.
Cool. That sounds like a good time.
It does sound fun.
And a shift of things. We got the book club coming the next night at 6 p.m. They're going to be reading the Deacon King Kong. But we're going to have. Okay. You good?
I'm sorry.
You, like.
I sneezed.
You're already gonna, like, if you've read Deacon King Kong, you can come in and talk about it, but they're gonna have next month's book club there, so you can just pick it up whenever. So, be a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like the 90s?
I do. Are we gonna keep this one where I sneeze?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Just checking.
Yeah. I mean, we're humans.
It's true. I like the 90s.
That's good. It's a good episode so far, I bet.
I think so.
Yeah. Let's get
Probably
back into
a
it.
long one. Yeah, let's do it.
Play some Trivial Pursuit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See
How confident
ya.
are you? Okay.
Not.
I guess we're done.
I'm not.
See you, everybody.
You said
Bye.
let's get this over with.
Let's end it.
Bye.
Bye.
Friends who can't see what we have in our hands here, it's a box of gold in the form of question cards from the 90s Trivial Pursuit game. We are going to test our knowledge.
Yes, I am confident.
I am not.
I am not confident at all because these are like very niche.
You should
They
be
are.
confident, like more than I am at least. Like you'll get some.
Maybe.
I can't remember what the colors of the categories stand for,
Yeah, I don't know.
but each color is a different category.
Weirdly, there's the 3 letters for each category, but none of them make any sense.
or
Wig,
TBD.
imp, or Higgin.
I like Higgin.
So I'm gonna reach over here to consult the tape. Okay. So oops is actually oops. They made this very opaque. Pink, oops, is all about mistakes and mishaps that made the
Ooh.
headlines.
That's fun.
Interesting.
That is fun.
Yeah.
Yellow is wired about technology.
Okay.
Brown is viewing, so movies, television,
Okay.
anything
Okay.
we watched. Orange is trends, food and fashion.
Oh, it's not TBD, it's TRD. That makes sense.
Apparently. Green is important, so just like news headlines. And then blue is hanging. It's all about what people did in their leisure time. Games, sports,
okay.
reading.
Cool.
So like everything else.
Sure. All right.
So
Miscellaneous.
yeah. Who wants to go first? Hit me with a question.
Okay.
Are you
Anybody.
choosing a category or am I choosing the category for you?
Is it like, can either of us answer or is it just for you?
I think
Maybe
either of you can
I
answer.
think so.
Yeah, I feel like,
Yeah.
Although it's not a
we'll just take
competition.
turns
We will
asking.
not
We
keep
can't
score.
No, we are not. We
For
don't have
keeping
to
score,
board
I'm
out.
not playing.
Same. I know the questions, but I'm saving my voice.
Here's a great one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Who told the Republican National Convention that feminism leads women to, quote unquote, leave their husbands, kill their children, and practice witchcraft?
Todd Aiken.
I have no idea.
Was it? Wait, did you say it was a congressman?
And
Or
no, it just says who told.
Oh, geez. The Dan Quayle, George Walker Bush. Who was it?
Pat Robertson.
Oh, Pat Robertson.
That's hilarious.
Can you believe that he got Michelle Obama on his program?
Wild.
I can,
Actually.
actually. I think you guys will get this one. I don't know the answer, but
That's my least
think
favorite
that
thing to
you
hear
will.
before somebody asks a
I
question.
think you guys will
I'm
get
gonna
this.
say it every time, and I'm gonna pick the hardest question. Okay, who got hitched to director Sofia Coppola the same year he was nominated for an Oscar for being John Malkovich?
That would be
What's
Darren Aronofsky.
Yes.
No.
No. Is it John Malkovich?
Yep. No. Nope. You guys
I don't
got
remember
it.
who she is married to.
I don't know if they're still married. I have no idea.
Who is it?
Spike Jones. Jones.
Spike Jones.
Jones. I don't know
Okay.
who this is.
He did.
I thought you guys would get it. Sorry.
Yeah, I knew I wouldn't get it because you said you'll definitely get this one.
Yeah, right.
Burp, burp, burp.
Okay, I won't say it again.
No, please do. Please do.
Do they have a 2010s Trivial Pursuit?
They have to.
Right?
Yeah,
They're
definitely.
I guess we're way past the 2010s now.
so many
that makes sense.
variations of.
Let's see.
Here's one for you.
Yeah.
What hip hoopster spoke
Excuse me?
pseudo French trash talk he calls Inspirato?
What? What is this?
What year?
Doesn't say. 90s. Oh, 92.
Yeah.
What hip hoopster spoke pseudo-French trash talk he calls inspirato?
That sounds like Charles Barkley.
Close, but no.
What is it?
Dennis Rodman.
I was gonna say Dennis Rodman.
But you didn't.
Oh, Mr. North Korea. Here we go.
Okay, hit us.
You guys will definitely go for this one.
Yeah, that feels bad.
But probably. Let's see. What Keanu Reeves movie became the first DVD to sell 1 million copies?
Speed.
I'm so sorry for laughing. That
There's
Speed.
The Matrix.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know he was in that. I've never seen it.
Yep.
I'm sorry. He's in Speed, right?
Yes.
He is.
I only know
Speed.
that from Bob's Burgers.
So funny.
Bob has a Keanu action figure that he's painting, but he hasn't seen the movie yet because he wants to paint the action figure
That's
first.
right. Oh, that's so good. He was not in Speed 2 Cruise Control.
He
though.
was not.
okay.
Also,
Just-
that was horrid.
Yes. Should not have happened.
Terrible.
Let's see.
Here's a good one. What U.S. state's population grew by 50% in the 90s
Whoa.
thanks to its thriving tourist industry?
Hawaii, maybe? I don't know.
feel
Hawaii
like-
sounds like a good.
Because they had a smaller population to begin with compared to a lot of states, so 50%.
Yeah. Is it Hawaii?
It's Nevada.
Nevada. So random.
Yeah.
What happened
What are
in
they
Nevada?
Probably
What are
because
they-
of Reno
Vegas
and
and-
Vegas.
Probably.
Yeah, that actually does make sense.
That's been around for a while though.
Yeah. I got one.
Do it.
What movie did Roger Ebert say affected him more than All the President's Men? Because, quote, Watergate didn't kill my parents, cigarettes did.
Was it Dick?
What? No.
That's a movie about Nixon.
No, but
But it's
The-
not.
it's not.
It's not.
All the
Watergate.
President's Men affected him less than this
Less
movie.
than this movie.
because
Yeah.
cigarettes killed his parents, not Watergate. So not a
Okay.
Watergate movie.
I see.
Cigarette movie. I've never heard of this movie. I just thought the quote was funny. And it's not really funny. His parents probably had lung cancer. I'm sorry, Roger Ebert.
But he delivered it with a good pop.
He did. He's a good writer, good talker. He was.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Given
I do. I don't have an idea.
Yeah.
The Insider. I don't know what that is.
No clue.
No, but I thought it was a good quote.
That was a good quote. Right. The listed category.
Oops.
Okay.
I don't
I
know.
forgot that was a category. Okay.
Funny.
Actually, one of you is gonna get this. Like
So
honestly,
insulting.
honestly, no. Last time I said it, Brittany got it,
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
and I can read this card because it's in Trivial Pursuit. Gosh dang it!
Oh no.
What the Baywatch Babe noted that if
Oh.
David Hasselhoff has real breasts, the quote, they're probably the only ones on the show.
That's really funny. And that's an if. That's a big if.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Right. It's got to be Pam Anderson,
Yep.
right?
yep,
So
yep.
funny. He's in the SpongeBob movie.
He is.
And his breasts in that movie feature are part of the plot.
That's so good. So good.
How
good
about
music career, too.
How about here the one that references the first part of the show? What infamous ship name was revealed on the bad guy's sinking tanker in Waterworld? What infamous ship name was revealed on the bad guy's sinking tanker in Waterworld?
I got nothing.
You
You haven't seen Waterworld enough.
No. What is it?
The Exxon Valdez.
Oh my god. That's so on the nose. Why did that movie flop?
I have another one that you may know.
Okay.
What U.S. state capital's space-age new airport was plagued by software problems that kept dumping baggage all over the basement?
Oh jeez. Was it Denver?
Twas.
That's
Yep.
so funny. That makes
The
sense.
big rebuilding period
Yeah, yeah.
with the apocalypse art. Let's see. Name a category. Oops, Wired. Viewing trends.
Viewing. Let's do viewing.
What movie prompted Richard Corliss to write a review in which the first letter of each paragraph spelled out, "She is a he"?
What? She's the man. I don't know. It's not that.
The Crying Game.
I don't know what this is.
I don't think I've seen The Crying Game.
92.
What 3-day event in 94 attracted 350,000 people to Muddy Winston Farm and lost $20 million?
Is that what year was it?
94.
I know Woodstock is in Woodstock. Is it Woodstock?
It is Woodstock.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. It's actually near Monticello, New York.
Interesting. And Woodstock 99 was so catastrophic that it was just erased.
No more.
No more.
Yeah.
People died.
Yep. Yep.
Kid Rock was there.
This one is, I don't like the way this one is phrased. I'm
Okay,
going to read
can't
it
wait.
as written. What Arab did Bob Dole describe as a leader to whom the United States can talk?
Well,
if the answer to this is Saddam Hussein, it's on my
Oh
word.
my God. Bob Dole likes Saddam.
Oh, Bob Dole.
Isn't that
Bob Dole thinks
that's
he's a good guy.
madness?
What?
Just that he said that.
Yeah, it is. Sounds about right.
It was in 1990.
Okay.
So, not like, no, he still shouldn't have said that. I don't know why I was going to defend Bob Dole. He doesn't need it.
No. He only just died a
deserve
couple years ago.
Wow. Didn't
It's
know
like
that.
99.
Wow.
Crazy.
Who was the first athlete to win a second Sports Illustrated Sportsman of the Year award? Lance Armstrong, Michael Jordan, or Tiger Woods?
I guess Tiger.
Woods.
Yep.
Nice. Nice. I know my golf.
Sure do. What Will Smith film was hyped? Oh, this is so easy. Like,
Okay.
legitimately.
Okay.
What Will Smith film was hyped, quote, protecting the earth from the scum of the universe?
Men in Black.
Yep.
We didn't talk about Men in Black. That's such a good movie.
That was a good movie.
Or
Tony
Independence
Shalhoub.
Day.
Oh, yeah.
Randy Quaid.
Oh, what a guy.
Can't go back to
not
Randy
allowed.
Quaid jokes. They're cooked.
Vincent D'Onofrio was in that too. He was the guy that got put on as a skin
Oh.
suit.
That's right. I don't think I knew his name.
The Exterminator.
Hit me with a oops. Nope, hit me with a
I got an oops.
okay.
What doll brand recalled its Snack Time Kids line after consumers reported they munched fingers and hair as well as toy food?
What?
I had one of these. Not the Snack Time Kids line, but the overall brand of what these are. I loved it.
Trying to think of a plastic toy brand.
The dolls are not mostly plastic,
Okay.
if that helps.
Can you read that one more time?
What doll brand recalled its Snack Time Kids line after consumers reported they munched fingers and hair as well as toy food?
Hungry, Hungry Hippos?
That's my first thought.
No.
Like
I would
Cabbage.
not have got that.
Is it Cabbage
Oh, is it the
Patch?
Cabbage Patch?
Cabbage Patch. I had a
Okay.
Cabbage Patch Kid.
I had one too.
Yeah, I loved
Yeah.
it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Mine's name was Lynette.
I can't believe you remember that.
I
don't
know
know
it.
what
Wow.
I didn't until right this second.
unlocked something.
Yeah.
Uncovered.
I like Lynette.
Who rejoined Apple as a consultant when they gobbled up Next Software in 1997?
Is it Steve Wozniak?
Steve Jobs.
Oh, okay. I thought that
Oh.
was going to be like the obvious one.
Yeah, I didn't. The only two that I could name were those two, but
Were
I
the-
just
were
wasn't
the
sure
Steves.
who.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
What did Operation Desert Shield become on January 16th, 1991?
Desert Storm.
Yep.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I didn't know it was something else before.
Yeah. Here we go. Your guys'
Okay.
favorite.
I'm ready.
What TV family resided at 10 Stigwood Avenue in Brooklyn?
I have no idea.
The Cosbys.
Yeah. Well,
The Huxtables.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I think we're doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not too bad. I've got
Yeah.
one, I think, which is more than I was
I
expecting.
think you've got a couple.
Maybe.
Let's see, when I read one, I'm going to participate. I'm not going to look at the answer. This is 1990. What Saturday Night Live cast member based one of his best loved characters on his mother-in-law? My only
The
guess is
church lady guy.
that's what I was going to
Yeah.
say.
What's his name?
That's Dana Carvey.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about
bet
Dana
that's it.
Carvey.
No,
Who is
it's
it?
Mike
Is it-
Myers.
What character?
Oh.
Doesn't say.
That's an over.
Probably Dieter.
Probably what?
Dieter, the
I don't know this
from
character.
his German character with the turtleneck.
I'm not familiar.
I sent you a picture of it like a week ago.
Oh, I did.
Yep.
Yes, but I've never seen a sketch with
From
with
Sprockets.
this character. But I do know what you're talking about.
1997. What rapper's poetry became a course at the University of California at Berkeley?
Interesting.
There's like a lot that I feel like it could be.
Tupac.
Tupac.
Oh, okay. Yep,
I was gonna
that's
say
a
if
good.
he was still alive, probably wouldn't exist.
That makes sense.
What country converted its notorious political prison camp Perm 36 into a hot tourist locale?
Oh God. I don't know.
Oof.
That's depressing.
To Vietnam.
No. 'Tis Russia.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, that does make
That makes
sense.
sense. How many Titanic survivors were around to see the movie? 0, 5, or 50?
I'm gonna say 50.
I probably would have said 50 also.
I was gonna guess 50. I didn't look. 5.
Is it 5? Wow.
5.
Jeez. Drop that 0.
Yeah.
See, what former cabinet member pouted that he came off as a, quote, slime ball in Oliver Stone's film Nixon? It's Spiro Agnew. That's like the only...
That's the only one that I even could
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Unless it was actual Nixon.
Nope. Even worse, Henry Kissinger.
Oh, I should have
I
known.
Yep, that makes
Same.
sense. I like to not think about him existing.
Same. You don't have to.
we don't
anymore.
have to
That's
anymore.
true.
Yeah.
We still have to
Yeah.
reckon with what he's
That's
done.
true.
Yeah, he lived a long life.
What TV chef warned giving up butter means that in about 2 years you will be covered in dandruff?
Sit there-
TV chef.
Sit on their deathbed.
No, I think she's
TV
She's still
chef.
alive.
Is it
She?
is it the Ina Gartman? What is she the what is her like funny name? Or is it Paula Dean?
That was my first
Barefoot
thought.
sense.
Contessa is the one I was trying
Oh,
to come
okay.
up with.
What year?
97. Pretty sure we've got a lot of her books in our library.
Martha Stewart.
No.
Huh.
I like the way you said her name. Martha Stewart.
Like that? That was a good guess.
It was a
though.
good guess.
Betty Crocker? Man. I give
We've got
up.
I don't. We've got a lot of her books. There's
I
like
know.
Scott,
I think we do. Maybe I'm wrong.
Rachel Ray.
No.
What the heck?
That seems too young for too like
It
early
does.
for Rachel Ray.
It does.
Yeah.
Who are the old ones? I named the old
Like
ones.
Julia Child
Yeah.
was that.
Oh.
She said it?
Yeah, it's Julia Child.
I thought she died like early.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she's dead. I guessed. I
but
thought
like
she was still alive.
would have said it in '97.
Yep.
Yeah. How
So-
about what game show did Entertainment Weekly call as addictive as a potent potable?
No, Jeopardy.
Yeah.
That makes sense. And it is. I love Jeopardy.
It's so good. Who did Michael Jackson kiss in public for the first time during 1994 MTV Music Awards?
Lisa Marie.
It's got to be.
I
'cause
don't
he
know.
married her. Yep.
What NBA star retired for the third time on May 14, 1996?
Third time is crazy.
Like, obviously not Jordan. Was he old when he retired?
Not particularly.
How long did Charles Barkley play?
It wasn't Barkley.
What team did he play for?
That would give it away.
I don't know. It's Tony Kukoc.
What? He was on the 98 team.
We didn't say
Magic
the last
Johnson.
time. Oh, God, that would make sense.
Ooh, here's one for you, Zach. What depraved cartoon pair hallucinate in their film debut a backwards recording of the phrase, everyone go to college, study hard?
The Beavis and Butthead. Do America. The-
What 7'4" wrestler mysteriously developed a cult following among skateboarders after his untimely demise?
Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why skateboarders?
I just
Yeah,
like
weird.
Andre the Giant.
I
I don't
don't
know.
know.
I have no idea. That's really interesting.
Here's a weird, like, wording to this question. What city dimmed its lights for 10 minutes when Dean Martin bit the dust?
Okay.
Okay.
Where's he from? Do we know?
I don't know where he's from.
'Cause that's probably it.
It's got to be. What
Well,
a,
he's part of the Rat Pack, so
Uh-huh.
it's like East Coast.
it was Vegas.
Was it?
But bit the dust?
That's
Who
so
says
insensitive.
That
that?
is so interesting. It is insensitive. I mean, he's been dead a while, but still.
I'd say like kicked the bucket.
Oh, that's worse.
Wild.
It is.
That's bizarre.
Poor guy. Oh, here we go. What TV movie showcase introduced mechanical quipsters named Gypsy, Tom Servo, and Crow?
I have no idea.
Read the first part of that again.
What TV movie showcase introduced mechanical quipsters named Gypsy, Tom Servo, and Crow?
TV movie show. I have no idea.
Mystery Science Theater.
Oh.
I haven't watched Mystery Science Theater in
Same. It's been a long time.
forever.
It's really good.
It is.
Yeah. What one named musician took the stage at Woodstock 99 wearing nothing but his bass?
Flea.
Yeah, I don't know who that even is.
He's
but I
the
knew that you
bassist.
would
Red
know
Hot
it.
Chili Peppers.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sure, if you say so.
I don't know what this one is, and I've only read the first few words.
Okay.
From 1995. What slimy video game has bad guys named Professor Monkey for a Head, Evil the Cat from Heck, and Bob the Killer Goldfish?
This sounds really familiar to me, and I
does.
don't know why.
95. Slimy.
There's no way I would have known what this is. I don't know why that sounds familiar.
Oh, it's Earthworm Jim.
Oh, okay. I don't
So
know.
good.
What West?
I think I've heard of that.
It's good.
I've never heard of it.
I don't know.
What Western city was selected as a new venue for the trial of Oklahoma City bomber Tim McVeigh?
Is that in Colorado?
Denver.
I was going to say.
Yep.
He was in Denver.
Yep.
My state's got a lot of good stuff associated with
All
it.
the horrible things happen
I
in
know.
Colorado,
Oh my
apparently.
gosh. The airport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Portal to hell.
several giant shootings.
Yes.
Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
What international event prompted USA Today to print its first weekend edition in 1996?
Guessing it was a catastrophe?
It was the Olympics.
Oh, I thought it was
okay.
gonna be like a crime.
Yeah. OJ.
That's what I was thinking, but I was like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's when that happened.
Well, here's
Sorry.
a good one. Our listeners will probably know this one.
Okay.
What TV judge never starts a trial without donning her dad's reading glasses?
Jude?
Judy. Judy. What's her name?
Shineland.
Judge Judy. I didn't know her last
I
name.
didn't know
was like,
Shineland either.
I didn't know that. She's fun.
What Los Del Rio ditty dominated the U.S. pop charts for 3 months and then disappeared, never to be heard of again?
What was the first part?
What Los Del Rio ditty?
Oh. I don't know.
I don't either.
The Macarena.
Oh,
See, I didn't
that
know
makes
the-
sense.
Oh, you'll get this. What spineless video game superhero fights evil with the help of Snot and Peter Puppy?
What?
What spineless video game superhero fights evil with the help of Snot and Peter Puppy?
Who did you think would get this?
It's Earthworm Jim again.
Like I said, I think I've heard of it.
But that's two cards in a
definitely
row.
said I've never heard of it.
This is weird. 2 cards in
It
a row.
is pretty weird. How big was Earthworm Jim that it deserves 2 questions?
Like, it was huge back in the olden days.
So funny.
I played it a lot.
What solitary terrorist wrote the New York Times in 1995 and said, "It doesn't appear that the FBI is going to catch us anytime soon. The FBI is a joke."
Well, it wasn't Timothy McVeigh.
It was Ted Krasinski.
Yes, the Ted Krasinski.
Because, yep.
Yeah, that's not good.
The bomber.
Yeah. What hip hop puppy starred in the first PlayStation game to give players credit for just keeping the beat?
Is it Parappa the Rappa? I was talking about that earlier today.
He was. Just, I don't even remember why. He
No
just,
clue.
just on the brain.
Have you heard of Parappa the Rappa?
And obviously, no.
Oh my goodness.
What a weird prophecy.
I don't know. I think you just think about weird 90s things a lot.
Yep, I think so.
Yeah.
Stuck in the past.
What 5 memorable words spoken by Ed Harris as flight director Gene Kranz in Apollo 13 did Kranz never say during the real-life disaster?
Houston, we
Yeah.
got a problem.
I think it's Houston, we have a problem.
We have a problem.
Is it Houston, we have a problem?
It's not. It's a failure is not an option.
Oh, okay.
Ed
He
Harris
did
was
say
on the
that.
ground.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Houston, we have a problem was from the
I see. I
Air.
see.
Yeah, it's the only thing I could think of from
Same.
that film.
yeah.
I didn't
Hanks?
see that.
It's a good movie.
I didn't know he
Ooh,
was
you
in it.
guys might know this one.
Fingers crossed.
What video game hero ran a lot faster than his two-tailed sidekick Tails?
Oh,
Sonic the Hedgehog.
yeah.
Oh,
I know she could have got that one too.
go for it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Hedgehog.
Whoa.
We're gonna edit that so that it looks like Zach has no idea, and everyone's gonna think he's so silly and dumb.
Oh my
Like,
goodness! I'm gonna
We
ask
could
this,
keep that part in.
and neither one of you are gonna know it.
Okay.
But we talked about this in one of the other podcasts, and neither of you remembered. What fat-free cookie was second only to Oreos in sales by the mid '90s?
I remember talking
I
about
remember
this.
talking
Yeah.
about it, but I don't know.
Snackwells.
I still don't
yeah,
know.
still
I have no
clue.
idea what that is. It's so
No
interesting.
clue.
It's a sports one. Who was the first person to play in both a World Series and a Super Bowl?
Oh, Bo Jackson.
No.
Zach looked shocked. His eyes are
You should know. It's hilarious. He literally cannot believe that he was wrong.
eyes
another?
popped out of his head. His hand went to his forehead.
You're going to do that again when I tell you the answer.
Can't do it. Don't tell me the answer ever. Until I get it.
The shock might kill him.
I think so. My heart is like a
flutter.
hummingbird. Yeah. Bo Jackson was in baseball too, right?
He was. Yeah, he
Maybe
played
he
for the
wasn't
Royals.
the first, though.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't the first.
What year was this? Sure.
95.
Did he just like attend?
No. Oh, no.
I don't think that
No.
would qualify.
No.
This is so embarrassing.
What position did he play in football?
I want to say running back, but I could be wrong about that. My husband's going to be really annoyed with me if I'm wrong. Maybe wide receiver.
Zach looks so nervous.
Was it Deion Sanders?
It was.
Ooh,
Only
wide
took you
receiver.
5
Baby and a
minutes.
kick returner. Played for the
I
Dallas
just-
Cowboys.
Yeah, and the Braves.
Crazy.
We just named one of our Colts this year, Coach Prime.
Oh, that's cool.
Love it.
I love racing horse names. Yeah.
Like it blew my mind that he's the coach of a school that I went to.
Oh yeah, and he's
The
good.
Colorado Buffs.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a good coach.
that's
Crazy.
crazy. How
There's
cool.
like a documentary about this team.
Oh my gosh, go visit.
I should.
Tell them you went there.
Hey,
They'll
coach.
say, okay, why are you here?
Like, I used to say I hated you in the 90s
Oh
because
my
you would beat
gosh.
my team.
Oh, that's tragic.
Nah. Who was the first? This is 97. Who was the first baseball player to have his uniform number retired across the entire major league?
I don't.
Jesse Jackson. Nope.
Jesse Jackson. Can you believe that he went from OJ's lawyer to baseball
I
star?
knew that name. I didn't know where. I was like, what's so funny? That's so funny.
Wait,
They should give him a number and then retire
he
him.
should.
I mean, he did a heck of a job.
He did. Am I thinking of the wrong? Am I thinking of what Jesse Jackson?
I meant to say out loud Jackie Robinson, and my mouth just said Jesse Jackson.
That was so funny.
So good. I think he was part of the trial, maybe, but I was thinking of Johnny Cochran.
Oh,
But
yeah.
Jesse Jackson was
right,
still.
right, right.
He was.
Yeah, he was involved.
Yeah. Who played Murphy Brown's son Avery before appearing in The Sixth Sense?
Did you give us the answer to that question?
No. Who played Murphy Brown's
No,
son?
the one before that. The one about the getting your jersey retired.
What did you say?
I said Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
Oh, was
Oh,
it right?
Yeah,
Good
sorry.
job. Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
yeah.
I was like hanging. Like, what? Who was it?
Like, we're just going to move on.
Oh my gosh.
Who played Murphy Brown's son Avery before he was in Sixth Sense?
Bruce Willis.
I doubt that
no.
Bruce Willis played Murphy Brown's son.
I don't know.
Uh,
I have no
Candace Bergen, right? Is that who
Yeah.
is Murphy Brown?
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever. Haley Joel Osment.
I think so. I haven't looked, but that's got to be it. Yep.
Aw.
This is such a cute little kid.
Yeah, super cute. What author bought the minivan that hit him for $1,500 so
Stephen
he could take a
King.
sledgehammer to? I've never heard that before.
He
Yeah,
was
that's,
run over in Maine.
that's crazy. That's so funny to be like, I'm buying that van so I can hit it
It's
with
hilarious.
a hammer. That's so funny.
Interesting. Who became the youngest artist to win an Album of the Year Grammy for Jagged Little Pill?
Alanis Morgan.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I almost
that
said Christina Aguilera.
Oh, I didn't. I didn't know she was the youngest
I didn't know
I
that
didn't
either.
either.
That's
at that
cool.
point in time to
Good
ever
for
win one.
her.
I wonder
That's a
how old
great
she
album.
was.
I'm not sure.
I know the answer to this one.
Oh.
We've talked about this before.
Do you want me to read it?
Kind of. But it's okay.
What I will say, I knew it before I looked, and I've said it before. What wrestler died after falling 78 feet into the ring when the rigging on his harness malfunctioned?
I don't think I know this.
You know this.
Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Who?
Owen Hart.
Oh,
Yeah, we talked about this on a recent episode, I think.
I still occasionally watch the Jim Ross live reaction, because they show him and he's like, well, something happened in the ring. Doesn't look great, but we'll get back to you. And then
Because
like,
they just kept going.
yeah,
They didn't tell the audience. They were just like, well, he's injured, but he's in critical
Yeah.
condition, but he's going to be okay.
yeah,
But he was dead already.
yeah, like
were lying.
very
Yeah.
obviously.
Yes. Like, and they just made the wrestlers be like, you're fine. Pretend he's not dead.
Yeah.
Keep wrestling.
They even
Keep
told
show
Jim
must
Ross
go
like
on.
seconds before he
It's
had to
insane.
go on live TV and say it.
Yeah.
huh.
Vince McMahon is a very bad man.
And out of wrestling now.
Is
Good.
this why I keep seeing like random things I don't know on like TV and memes and stuff about something like huge that just came out in the WWE?
Yeah, that's probably it.
Maybe.
Because there's a bunch of allegations that just came out about Vince McMahon that are
Okay.
like human trafficking.
Yep,
and,
that's-
like,
Yep,
He's
that's
not
what it
a good
was.
man.
yeah, horrible man.
Horrible.
Oh,
Responsible for a lot of death
Yeah,
And-
definitely.
and just ruining lives.
Oh, so many.
general.
Most.
Yeah. Most lives.
What cable channel thought Johnny Cochran would make a good co-host?
What year?
1996.
Okay. That's great.
good
I have no idea.
God, Fox News.
NBC. ABC. CBS.
ESPN.
Yep.
CNBC.
Dateline. That's not a channel.
Court TV.
Oh.
Oh, that makes sense.
It does. I
Now
forgot
that
that
you
was a
say
thing.
it, I did too.
What Oliver Stone movie was loosely based upon mass murders Charles Starkweather and Carol Fugate?
Isn't that the one that you like?
It is.
What?
You just said it was one of your favorite movies.
Mm-hmm. What? What are you talking about?
You listed
What
this movie
Oliver
like
Stone
5
movie
minutes
was
ago.
loosely
So
based
stressed out
upon
right
mass murderers Charles Starkweather and Carol Fugate?
Natural born killers. I didn't know their names. I didn't even know that was based on anything. I love that movie.
Yep, you do.
I like the movie. I don't know anything about it. You guys made me so nervous.
I didn't know it either
Okay.
until I read it and looked at the answer.
You probably haven't seen that movie though.
I have seen the movie.
You've seen that movie? Wow, that's more
Once.
graphic than I would expect you to watch.
I've seen it once.
Yeah, I think I've only seen it one time.
I'm curious what this one is. Who is the first former SNL star to be nominated for an Oscar?
An Oscar.
As a former star, and this was 1990.
I don't know. I don't think I would be able to guess this. I don't know SNL like that era very well at all.
And this could have been like 70s,
Yeah.
80s.
Could have been.
Probably
I'm gonna say
was.
Steve Martin just because he's old and I like him.
I do like
Well,
him.
his movies in the early 90s were very madcap.
Not
and very
Oscar
silly.
bait.
Interesting.
Joe Piscopo, he was in one season
I don't even know
once,
who that is.
Me
so
neither.
probably not.
Huh.
Dan Aykroyd.
Oh.
I wonder for what
For
movie.
what?
I don't know. Definitely not Nothing But Trouble.
Probably not Ghostbusters. I
He's-
do enjoy him.
Me too. He's not the best actor, but he's,
He's fun. Yeah.
Exactly.
What cartoon's rapid flashing sent 618 Japanese children to hospitals with nausea and seizures?
I remember.
did
I
not
remember
know
when
this.
that happened. Do you recognize the show?
Yes, it is extremely popular.
Really?
They must have changed it before it. Like, it's a Japanese show, but it's very popular in the United States.
What is it?
Pokemon.
I was.
Oh,
You should have said it.
interesting.
So that's insane. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, that was huge news when it came out.
Which NASCAR driver do fans hate because he can enunciate, according to Jeff Foxworthy? I don't understand it, really.
I bet it was Driving Miss Daisy. maybe.
Oh.
He
I
was
didn't
in
know.
Driving Miss Daisy.
Forgot about that.
Loose cannons. Yeah. So can you read that one more time?
Yeah. Which NASCAR driver do fans hate because, quote, he can enunciate, according to Jeff Foxworthy?
So one that sounds smart.
What year?
97.
It's not Jeff
That-
Gordon.
It's Jeff Gordon.
Is it?
I don't know who that even is.
He was a guy.
What multiple Grammy winner made tabloid headlines when it was falsely reported he'd faxed his wife to ask for a divorce?
Read that one more time.
What multiple Grammy winner made tabloid headlines when it was falsely reported he'd faxed his wife to ask for a divorce?
That doesn't seem bad to me.
No.
It's like, if you're needing a divorce, you might not be able to communicate super well face
Yeah,
to face.
very
So a
true.
fax might be a good
This
way
was
to
in
get it all on the
'94, so
record.
faxing was relatively new,
True,
too.
true.
Trendy.
Yeah.
Was he winning Grammys around that time?
Maybe.
Wayne Newton? No.
Phil Collins.
Oh.
That's a shock to me. I don't like him. Actually, I don't know anything about him. I just don't like his songs.
So you
I don't like his music. I just
you
don't
gasped.
like it. Because I wasn't expecting it.
one for you.
Don't
Oh.
you dare.
You zip it.
I'm going to turn your mic off.
I did that last time, and you're like, I have no idea.
What Olympic athlete dumped her hubby Jeff after he sold their wedding night video to Penthouse?
Tanya Harding.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, all this is all the Tanya stuff is 90s
Yeah.
stuff. We haven't talked about her at all. Oh my gosh.
No.
Wow.
That'll be part 2. The
Yeah.
Lillehammer Olympics.
Yes. Oh, poor Tanya.
We're not
Poor-
going.
poor
We're not
Nancy.
going.
Poor
We're not
Nancy.
going down this road again. We know you're the Tanya Harding apologist.
She didn't do it. She didn't. Well, she did, but she didn't know what she was doing. That's insulting. She didn't think. Okay, we don't have to do this again. It's so hard for me not to.
Oh, that's like
So-
one thing that
It's
you
making me
fly off.
sweat.
What company's low-top Jack Purcell sneaker was popularized by Kurt Cobain and Vogue magazine?
The Converse.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Cool.
That's
cool
one
shoes.
Brittany might get. I'd be shocked. If,
Challenge
Get ready.
accepted.
yeah, do it. Just,
I'm
we'll
gonna
go to you
steal
first.
The card.
What creature swallowed John Voight whole? I didn't like how much I paused between John Voight and whole. What creature swallowed John Voight whole in a 1997 movie?
Anaconda.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I've seen Anaconda.
Jennifer Lopez.
I forgot
Ah.
about that movie. I love Anaconda.
Me too.
Yeah, that's a really fun movie. That's my mom's like favorite movie. Maybe.
That's amazing.
Actually, it's probably Princess Bride.
Two
Very
very
different.
similar movies.
They're both fun.
They are fun. Do you guys like Elton John? Okay.
I don't have really a new opinion.
What are the first 3 words of Candle in the Wind, 1997?
Goodbye. All I can Norma Jean. All I can think of is Goodbye English Rose, which was the Princess Diana version of it.
That's going to be right because it's 1997.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep. Goodbye, English Rose. Got both of them.
I don't know if I think the only version of the song that I've heard might be the Parks and Rec version.
What's
It's like
the
10,000 candles in the wind or
Oh, okay.
something. I don't remember. When the little horse dies.
Yeah.
What's his
and
name?
Little Sebastian.
Little
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
And then Leslie says to Andy, write something like Candle in the Wind, but 10,000 times better.
And that's what he does.
Yep.
10,000 candles in the wind. He's so good on that show.
It's really good.
Yeah. Should we do just like a couple more?
Who quoted Neil Young in his suicide note? It's better to burn out than to fade away.
Kurt Cobain. A lot of Kurt Cobain talk today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're...
Save that for the music part.
Seriously.
Do
Oh.
like his music a lot.
You'll both get this one. Like
Okay.
in the first 4 words. What pretty and pink redhead declined the pretty woman role that sparked Julia Roberts'
I don't know
career?
if he's in that movie.
Didn't you say that you love that movie?
I've never seen Pretty in Pink.
Pretty in
Okay.
Pink. And of course, now I can't think of her name.
I can't either.
I'm just trying to think of redheaded actors.
She was in 16 Candles.
She's got
Never
kind
seen
of
that.
yeah. Oh my word! What is her name? My head is now going through like the alphabet to try to. Nope.
I hate when another
brain is
celebrity's name pops into my head, and I'm like, Keira Knightley.
Christy
It's-
Swanson is blocking
Okay.
that receptor right now. What is her name?
Molly Ringwald.
Yes, that's the
Oh,
one.
you should have said Breakfast Club.
Yep.
Then I would
I
have got it.
listed every other movie
But I haven't seen any of
that
those
I
ones.
have specific memories of you saying you love.
I've never seen any of them.
What Tupac Janet Jackson love story was banned at LA's Cineplex to keep the Tony City Walk nearby safe with a family atmosphere?
Oh my god.
Ooh.
That's
What year?
surprising.
Yeah.
93.
God, I can't even
I have
think
no
of what
idea.
that would be.
Poetic Justice.
Oh.
I've heard of the movie. Didn't
Me
know
too.
that that's what it was about.
No, me neither.
What Polish locale was off limits for the filming of Schindler's List, prompting Steven Spielberg to build a replica just outside of its gates?
Warsaw?
Auschwitz.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that would have been my guess, but I had no idea.
Yeah. Which British rocker? I don't know about that. What British rocker did Princess Diana console at Gianni Versace's funeral?
Elton John.
Yep.
Oh, I see why you're like, I don't know.
Yeah. Like, he did some good rock songs, but
What underwater TV series featured Darwin, a dolphin who could converse in English with the help of the ship's computer?
is that Sequest?
It was Sequest DSV. One of my favorite TV shows ever.
I thought that was a video game.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what to tell you. It's just not.
That's fine. I'm just saying I was wrong.
It'd be weird if you said it wasn't fun, but
I needed to be a video game. Is there a video game that sounds similar to Sequest or no? Okay. I'll give it on.
what Jerry Maguire line was director Cameron Crowe surprised to hear catch on, expecting audiences to gab about the Quan?
the money.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Apparently, I don't remember the Quan line,
I don't either.
but apparently
saw it.
James Cameron was like, everybody's going to go crazy about the Quan.
That's so interesting.
Yeah.
What Friends star had the role of Roz on Frasier, only to be fired during rehearsals for the pilot?
Oh.
Was it Courtney Love?
No.
Was it Jennifer
Courtney
Aniston?
Love.
Courtney
Now it's like
Should've-
Jesse Jackson. You get 3 guesses, and
Oh.
your first 2 were wrong.
Oh, no.
It was definitely Lisa Kudrow.
Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah,
She's the same in every role she plays.
she is.
But I do like her.
Lovely.
Yeah, she's fun.
What NBC show prompted General Motors to sue and pull its ads during a staged car explosion?
What year?
93.
Huh. Staged car explosion makes me
Staged
think that
car
it's like a
explosion.
reality style TV.
Yeah.
So if it was just in a TV show,
Right.
of course it's staged.
It's also staged.
Is it Impractical Jokers?
Dateline NBC.
Oh my gosh.
What the heck?
I know,
That's
even
surprising.
worse, right?
Yeah.
Surprising.
I have another good one. What successor to Wolfenstein 3D proved that free sample computer games could spawn a booming direct sale market?
Wasn't Doom, was it?
It was.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool.
What word?
Oh, I was just
No,
going to say
go
it's
ahead.
the Columbine shooter's favorite game.
Oh,
go
jeez.
ahead.
Okay.
ahead.
What, Doom or
That's
Wolfenstein?
not
Doom.
good. Okay.
There's a bunch of levels that are hard to find on the internet that Eric Harris designed himself.
Oh,
And a couple of them are the layout of Columbine.
those shouldn't
Interesting.
exist anywhere.
No, they should.
No, that's horrible.
Yeah.
What word did Dr. Eric Hollander coin to describe the condition where bodybuilders think they are small, no matter how much they bulk up? I've never heard this before, but I thought it was interesting.
Like the term.
Like it's a mental disorder.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was going to say body dysmorphia.
Yeah, I think it is
Is
a
it?
form of body dysmorphia, but that's
Yeah.
not the answer.
Okay. What is it?
Bigorexia.
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 Yep.
Very
Okay.
creative with the term there.
How about this one?
Okay.
You might know.
I'm
Who
ready.
keeps her Best Actress Oscar for Howard's End in the downstairs loo so guests can do whatever they want with it in a pose in front of the mirror?
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Who's in that movie? Helena Bonham Carter. Who else is in
She
that
may
movie?
be, but
She's in that movie. I don't know.
Emma Thompson.
Oh, that's cool. I forgot she was in
That's
that.
very
That is
cool.
a really good movie. Emma Thompson seems like she has a good sense of humor.
She does.
Yeah, she does.
Well, like, I think I know this one. What did the Clintons pick for their new White House chocolate lab puppy?
Like
What name?
Yeah.
I don't remember this at all.
I did at some point. I think.
Hershey?
That's cute.
I'm just guessing.
My brain is saying checkers, and I know that's
I think that's like close
that's
though.
Nixon's dog, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
That's not close though.
like they named him Checkers.
I mean, there was a dog somewhere at some point in time named Checker.
Nixon's.
No, that wasn't. I was probably thinking checkers.
I think you're thinking.
Buddy,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
What space shuttle was built to replace Challenger?
I was in a play about the Challenger explosion, and I don't know.
So funny.
I just have to say it when it comes up because why did they let us do that?
Makes
It's
no
horrible.
sense.
It was so sad.
You're in a play
It was
about
the year after the
9/11.
9/11 play. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just threw like body parts.
The
at you.
director hid fake body parts on the set that you couldn't see from the
So
stage
tone
to
deaf.
immerse us.
It's
in that
not okay.
experience.
Horrible.
It's not okay at all.
I just thought it was like horrifying and then funny. He did not tell us he was going to do that.
That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
It was Endeavor.
Oh, okay.
I've heard
That makes
of that
sense.
before.
Here's a fun one. What city did Nicolas Cage's film characters crash a plane, lose his fiancée in a poker game, and drink himself to death in?
Las Vegas.
Yeah,
From
that makes
Leaving Las
sense.
Vegas.
Ah.
Won an Oscar for it.
Never
Oh,
heard of it.
no, not just. Snake Eyes, Leaving Las Vegas,
Oh.
and Con Air.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
These are copy paste films.
3 very different
Yeah.
movies too.
Interesting. That's crazy.
What chain debuted PizzaNet, the first system to let web servers order a large pie via the internet?
I don't know, but that just
Pizza
made me
Hut.
hungry.
Seriously. You got it.
I actually love Pizza Hut.
Me
I
too.
haven't
Pizza Hut
had it in
pizza's
years.
good.
It is
Yeah.
really good.
They don't call it Pizza Hut anymore.
What?
Maybe they changed it back, but there was at least a year that they just called it the Hut.
Oh, I would think that was that official or was that just their slogan is "No one out pizzas the Hut."
Was that in advertising for Spaceballs?
Pizza the Hut.
Pizza the Hut for a while just for advertisement, or
That would be I would eat there all the
Genius.
time.
Yeah. Genius.
I remember people getting really upset about it on the internet.
Oh, I don't remember this.
I
So
don't remember that
it wasn't
either.
just the slogan.
Maybe,
thing.
maybe they changed it back very quickly because
Maybe.
there was so much backlash.
Yeah, why would you do that? Are they just trying to be like, we got other stuff. We got
Yeah.
wings and salad.
Yep. You can get anything here. You can get
You
pizza.
can get pizza, wings, and salad.
Yep.
And only would ever get the pizza.
what cable access TV show from Aurora, Illinois, is broadcast from the Campbell family basement?
What the heck?
Say that again.
What cable access TV show from Aurora, Illinois, is broadcast from the Campbell family basement? Although some people say it Campbell, so
I don't know.
No clue.
Wayne's World.
Oh, okay, that actually does make sense. You want to do like one more, Zach? Hit us with the last one.
Sure.
Pick a good one.
What sitcom spoofed Austin Powers by hiring 4-foot-tall Debbie Lee Carrington to play Mini Mimi?
The Drew Carey Show.
It's got to be.
Well,
That was fun.
Yeah.
that was fun.
It was fun.
We're gonna make this one a 2-parter.
Yeah.
Come back with some books and TV and music, I think.
Yeah. Could be a 3-parter.
It
might be a
It may.
This might be just one category per episode. Because, like,
Kind of what we did last
yeah,
time.
can't do TV and music in the same episode. This is 2 hours long and we did one.
We did movies.
Oh, we're sick.
We didn't even get to books.
No.
We at the library didn't even mention. Oh, we did mention Jurassic Park.
We did.
That's true. We mentioned a book. That's the requirement.
But only because
keep
there was
the
a
lights
movie
on.
that was
Yeah.
the same. That's
True.
fine.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
fine.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're good.
All
Yeah.
right. Gonna
See
go
you
feel
guys soon.
nostalgic for a while.
Yeah.
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 Come back next time.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.